going on, everybody? It's your boy Doc Holiday. We back with another HBCU OverDrive live show. If you haven't done it by now, please make sure that you become a member and subscribe to the hottest HBCU podcast on YouTube right now. And also hit the notification bell for everything HBCU OverDrive. But today, let me go ahead and get this banner going on right now. As y'all already know how I do it. Today is Friday, so today is the I Love Friday. Y'all already know how we do. You know how I get down. It's basically what it is. But it's the homecoming edition of the I Love Fridays, man. So if you haven't seen it by now, look, yes, I am in Jackson. I did go on the yard today. Didn't get too many as far as pictures go, but I connected with some people. I connected with some people on basically who I known for a while, and you know it was all it was all good. So I'm not gonna be on here too long because I'm gonna try to get up early in the morning to do a pregame show for all the games that's coming on. That's gonna be shown tomorrow, and also get in for the Campbell and Jackson State homecoming game. So, man, pretty much I just want to cover that game right there and let people know how we do it here. So now, just letting everybody know, I was in the building. I stayed on brand. I stayed with the brand advertisement. I met a couple of football players. Shout out to Quay Davis, Skyline Product, 214, Triple D. You know, I'm probably gonna have some stuff in store with him coming up. And shout out to my frat brother and my Masonic brother, Dr. Josiah Sampson, man. So you know, I'm trying to get some recruiting going on up in here. AP, what's going on, man? What is going on? Y'all already know it is homecoming. I know a lot of people right now is out doing stuff out and about, you know, freelance, little concerts here and there. But I'll bring you this content right now on the show, letting everybody know what's going on. And if you haven't seen it by now, if you haven't been on campus, I will let y'all know, man. It was so many people on campus. It was so many people on campus, y'all. So many people. I haven't seen something like that, you know, in a long time since I've been in school. It really wasn't even like that when I was in school. Like, but I expect this game tomorrow to be a sellout. I expect it to be packed with at least 59,000 or probably maybe 60,000. We don't know how many going to be in there inside the stadium, but we know it's going to be probably about 5,000 or 6,000 people inside the tailgate. So make sure y'all drink in moderation. Hydrate yourself with your water, because we ain't trying to see nobody over to St. Dominic. We ain't trying to see nobody over to UMC. We're not trying to see nobody anywhere. We trying to make sure that y'all are good to go, and you know, we just try to we gonna have fun. But like I said, I'm gonna tell you like this. This game right here is going to be, I ain't going to say be for all the marbles, because it's just going to show, the test of who is pretty much the king of the recruiting for FCS. Is it Jackson State? Is it Campbell? Who's the better coach in the FCS? Is it Coach Prime or is it Coach Mike Mentor for Campbell? You know, it's going to show a lot of things. main thing is going to show on the real is going to show the trench play. And I always say, I've been saying this for the longest. I've been saying this for the last couple of weeks. The trench play is going to be the big difference in this game. Reason why I say that is because if you really look at it, you really look at Campbell's offensive line. Their offensive line is huge, but it doesn't mean that it can be they could be demoralized if you know what I'm saying. They can. To me, I feel like this. I'm put just like this in hood terms. They can get got point blank. The trench play, especially like I said with especially like I said with the offensive line for Campbell and the defensive line for Jackson State. How will it go? How will it be? How will it come out? Who's gonna stand the test of time? Who's gonna knuckle up? Who's gonna fall like a ton of bricks? Who's gonna do everything? Because that's what we had. That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna get down as far as with the trench play. Now, if you want to go ahead and jump in on the stream, you can go right ahead. It is started on there. So you can jump in, give me your predictions, and look, tell me, and you can tell me why you think either Jackson State or Campbell is going to win this game. Now, I can say this, There are a lot of haters that are Campbell fans for tomorrow, y'all. There are a lot of haters that are Campbell fans for tomorrow. Reason why I say that, man, is because you already know they don't like Jackson State. Excuse me. Shoot. They don't like Jackson State. They don't like the fact that we got this guy right here named Deion Sanders. They don't like the fact that we got arguably one of the best quarterbacks in the nation in the FCS is Shedeur Sanders. They don't like the fact that we got the number one ranked defense in all of FCS in the dark side defense. They don't like that fact. They just don't like it. They don't like us saying we like when we get braggadocio, you know what I'm saying? Braggadocious. We've been that way. We've been that way since I was in school. We've always been that way. We've always said we gonna kick you in the mouth. After we finish kicking your teeth in, we gonna go out to the club and we gonna party like ain't nothing happened. That's how we get down. That's how we used to get down. I don't know how they do it now, but I know when I was here, that's how we used to get down. We used to get down like that. We used to get down dirty like that. So that's my whole thing as far as what I want to see with the play of Campbell, how they're going to start out with their tempo, how are they going to go high tempo to where they can limit the substitutions for Jackson State on the defensive side of the ball, or are they going to play at a steady pace? But like I said, once the first series is over with, if Campbell gets the ball first, if the first series is over with, you'll know what the type of game we're gonna play. You're gonna know what type of game we're gonna play. We gonna have? Are we gonna hit you in the mouth? Are we gonna finesse this thing? Or are we gonna do it all? Are we gonna do both all in one? Are we gonna do it all in one? That's how we gonna get. That's how we should get down. That's how we're gonna get down after the first series. Like I said, after that is gonna be smooth sailing. But also too, I'm gonna tell you just like this. I'm gonna tell people from Campbell too. Don't give us a 2-touchdown lead. It's over with. It's over with. Because the way I'm looking at it with Campbell is like, if you get up on them, if you play the type of game that let's go with take when they played William and Mary. So when they played William and Mary, man, William and Mary was pretty much tenacious, tenacious defense. They had two edge rushers that was kind of rushing wide. And I feel like, yes, the bookends are big, they're heavy, they're tall, but if you don't have the feet, if you don't have the type of coordination, they're gonna be in for a long day. They're gonna be in for a long day. And what I'm hearing, this is what I'm hearing. All right, this is what I'm hearing while I'm here, y'all. That pretty much majority of the defense for Jackson State will be back. They will be playing. Hopefully, they'll be playing the game tomorrow. So like a True Thompson, you'll see tomorrow. Like a Travis Hunter. Oh, he's starting regardless. He's on the other side of the ball playing on the other side from Warren from Nugget. You're gonna see Aubrey in the game. The Hammer. Everybody's gonna be healthy. In this game, they're gonna be able to contribute. Now, my thing for Jackson State is, and I'm gonna tell you like this. Yes, I went to Jackson State. Okay, I went to school here, and I'm gonna be a straight shooter. Okay. Now, offensive line needs to make sure that they are gelling together, and you're doing more. I like the fact that our offensive line is more heavy on the run blocking, but I still feel they need to be able to pass block. And if you look at certain plays, it is true that when we in pass blocking, if you don't give Shedeur any type of time, or Shedeur doesn't release that ball within like 3 seconds, he's going to be running for his life. So it starts with the line, but it kind of ends with Shedeur. And not to knock Shedeur, but you want to make sure that your O-line is doing their job, and then that way you're doing your job, and basically y'all gonna be in. It's gonna be a perfect harmony. It's gonna be a perfect harmony. All right. What's going on, Mr. Campbell? What's going on, man? You're in Chi-Town. I hate that you had to miss it, man. You could have came here. Well, we could have rolled down to the reservation and see where Scotty at. Frankie Burgess should be able. I think he should be playing on Saturday. And Dimitri Jordan, I know he had that. I think it was a leg injury from the last game. Hopefully, he'll be able to start tomorrow. But I haven't heard anything as far as with Dimitri. But I heard with Frankie, he should be playing tomorrow. Like I said, it should be a whole. Did I get stamped, man? I ain't get stamped, bro. I mean, I would have to get up early in the morning to drive over to West Jackson to get stamps. All right. So, but it was other food. It was other food on the yard, man. It was a lot of stuff going on in the yard. You'll have to be here to see it for yourself. So, hey, Brian, if you want to jump in, you can jump in on the stream, man. It's cool. Not gonna be too long. So I'm gonna give me some rest. And like I said, I stayed the whole time I was on campus on the yard. I stayed on brand. So, not saying I ain't got no merch, but this is. I mean, we are trying to be in the making of getting stuff like this. That's saying I don't have it right now. We're just in the making, just in the beginning stages of trying to get this going. So when every time you'll see me on the show, man, look, I'm gonna be basically branded out. So everybody needs, What up, Jeremiah? I know tomorrow morning, we're going to get up in the morning. Gonna head out to the stadium, look at see who tailgating, reach out to some people, get some good food, maybe broadcast from somebody's tailgate. If I know, basically if I know, I ain't gonna go over there broadcasting from somebody I don't know. All right, I ain't trying to have all them problems. I'm too far away from the house to be going to jail, especially in Hines County. Nah. But homecoming so far, I'm gonna tell you like this: homecoming so far is what I expected. Is what I expected, especially on being on the yard and running into people that I've known for like 20, 25 years, man. So, and it's a sight to see these people on there. Shout out to, in fact, too, while I was in line to get some food, man, shout out to Warren Newman for coming back on the yard. Shout out to Keith Corbin coming on the yard. They was in the building. Shout out to Kobe Paul I seen on the yard also. Man, look, everybody was out there deep, y'all. Hey, Javon, what? Hey, what? That parking is about to be, stupid. What up, Zoe? My Jacktown Jew. Hey, I'm gonna link up with y'all. I already talked to Ken. I'm trying to link up with y'all at the stadium, but I know you say you ain't gonna try to come. You waiting on for next week. You want to see that? You want to see that boombox class next week? We gonna get into that next week also. So that's gonna be my game of the week right there for next week. Man, I think my son enjoyed it. He's enjoying it. This should be more, but the real thing gonna be when tomorrow when you see 60,000 people like us having fun and watching the game, and that's all that matters right there. You just got back from the yard. It's lit. Look, I was on the yard around about 12. I said I was going to be at 11, man. Look, I didn't even get there at 11. I got there about 12:15. Man, Brandon, yeah, the atmosphere looked good. It looked real good, y'all. It looked good to the point where I really didn't want to go nowhere. I just want to stay on the yard. I'm about to tell somebody who's staying Stewart or Dixon, man, just just put me a patty on the floor. Put me a pallet on the floor, man. Give me a blanket and a pillow. But everybody on the yard, it looked good, man. The app, like I said, the energy is up there. The energy was through the roof. Now, I do have some reservations about what I saw on the yard. Man, yeah, I've been watching. People been watching different clips. I was going to try to record, but I was just trying to preserve my battery because I didn't know how long it was going to take, anything like that. But like I said, I'm going to do a lot of stuff. I'm going to do a lot of recording tomorrow. That way, everything is going to be on the up and up. Man, but I have my reservation. Now, I'm going to tell you about my first complaint. Okay? Now, all right, we'll get on the yard. We parked in the back. Okay, so we parked by MW Stringer, by the Grand Lodge. Shout out to the brothers right there. We parked over there on that end. Walked up to the back end. Going to into the student center at the bookstore. Y'all, I promise you, y'all. That line in the bookstore was ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm telling y'all, ridiculous. I asked my mom, "Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
How long did it take y'all to get y'all stuff?"
$2 long. About A good 45 minutes.
My mom, my
wife,
my mom and wife and them was in the line for almost an hour in the bookstore to try to check out. Literally. I get out, I'm sitting down, I'm creating the stream for the for the show tonight, and I walk back up. Okay, I see Miss Diana from from Dancing Dog DD4L. All right, she walking out the bookstore and everything. And then I'm looking at, we see one of my mom there, man. I'm like, I'm just walking through. I'm like, they were from back and they got towards almost halfway towards the front. I was like, all right, look, I'm just gonna stand right here. I'm Wayne, you need to come next year. Come to Jackson State's homecoming next year. So it's a couple of homecomings you can come to next year. You come to Jackson, go to Jackson State's homecoming. You go to Southern's homecoming. And another one, FAMU. Go to FAM. Those are the three as far as in the South. And if you're on the East Coast, really Howard is more like the bougier type homecoming because they have all the super celebrities that went to school there. But we got the real deal Holyfield on our campus right now. No, we watched, man. Look, good GMA was here, and I'm gonna talk about that too because I want to get into that right there. So when Good Morning America was here on campus, we didn't get the chance to watch. We didn't get the chance to go up to the school because they was on the practice field. I don't know if it was anybody that can show up over there, but they was on the practice field. We watched it on TV in the hotel room. All right, so we on TV. We watched on TV in the hotel room, and I like things that Michael Strahan is doing, especially for Jackson State. Even though he's a Texas Southern graduate, I like what he's doing for us as Jackson State. I like the fact that he got the head drum major Marvin Mader, got his twin brother, his mom, and then Carlton Williams, who you went to school here. I know him since our freshman year in '97. He also came through. So it's kind of like, man, look, I like that. And then giving $100,000 for the Gap Fund, I like that too. Having a boom out there, having the cheerleaders, getting to see Coach Prime with Shadur and Travis and everybody that was out there. I like the fact that he put as far as the exposure as a national exposure, put it on the map with Good Morning America. Y'all make sure y'all get those likes up. AP, tell them again. Get the likes up. Hope some of Campbell people came through to take in the fun. The festivities is always welcome until we get on the field. I like that too. Yeah, man, it is cool. Like we can get people to come in for the game, or even before the game to come on the campus and stuff and kind of see your experience. Now, don't get me wrong, Campbell will be going to North Carolina A&T next week because I think that's it. It's their homecoming, so GHO is next week for them. So they'll experience another homecoming next week when they go play A&T. So hopefully they can get a chance to take in the festivities and stuff like that. Like you said, until we get on the field, have fun, mingle, interact with people. But when you get on that field, it's a whole different story. It's a whole different story when you hit that gridiron, y'all. But that was one of my gripes. Like I said, that bookstore gripe is one of my gripes. So my resolution to that was they should have had people placed in different sections. Even though you got more people at the front, they should have placed people in different parts of the bookstore kind of have it mobile to where, okay, you paying with, we got this, and paying with cash and this. You got a machine to use a card. Like, yeah, man, it could have been done a little bit better, but in the end, they made some money today. to go out there and get the likes and subscribe. Man, go out there to network. And that's the good thing. That's the best thing about it. Because I don't see anything wrong with Campbell. Campbell ain't, from what I heard, Campbell is not a bad school. It's not a bad university. It from what I heard, it is an actual good university to go to. And to have people around. It just in the I would call it the boonies of Bowie's Creek, North Carolina. I had a friend, I didn't friend, but I had somebody, I did my Uber driving the other day, and he was telling me about it. I was like, oh, okay, because he was from North Carolina. He went to UNC Greensboro. Not Greensboro, Asheville. And he's like, it's a decent school. But this is what I like. I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to change it up. I'm gonna change it up. This is what I like about Campbell and who they playing. Like their conference is not all that great. The Big South Conference is not all that great. They did put a lot of HBCUs on their schedule. Like literally. You really go back to it. Really, you really think about it, you go back to it, they put a lot of HBCUs on their schedule to play. So you talking about like they've already played. They played North Carolina North Carolina Central a couple weeks ago. And I'm gonna pull up their schedule, y'all. I'm gonna pull up their schedule. So they played NC Central 3 weeks ago. They playing us tomorrow. They played A&T next week, and then their last game of the season is Delaware State. So I like how they got the schedule to where they play the HBCUs. A little tour that they giving, even though one of those games came with them being blown out. North Carolina Central being blown out by Campbell in that game. It just I just kind of like what they're doing. Look at the head coach. Yeah, it is exposure. Like it's exposure for your whole. It's exposure for your whole program. Now you gotta understand. I'm gonna tell people this. Plan on saying what's up with that 2 barbecue sauce tomorrow. I got my appetite ready for the tailgate. Hey, yeah, I'm ready for the tailgate, man. See, it do give them good looks. It does give them good looks. When people say Campbell, who the hell is Campbell? Everybody knows the many HBCUs that we have. When you could see a Campbell on the schedule, it's like, are they an HBCU? Like, no. Okay, we ain't worried about them. Then we're gonna beat them. Well, I don't know about this. What up, Archie? I don't know about this, but like I said, this is gonna be a good game tomorrow. It is gonna be a good game. We do not need, as far as Jackson State goes, we don't need to start out slow. We have to start fast. I know we are a second half team, but we have to start fast in the first half, in the first quarter, within the first 4 minutes of the game. You have to start out fast. You cannot be lackadaisical with the play within the first 4 minutes if you have the ball. You want the block helmets. Yeah. And we have to make sure that we are running the ball and passing the ball. Hey, give Shador time. Got to give Shador the time for him to make all the throws that he can make. We don't need for two to be running for his life. We don't need that. We don't need two to be running for his life. We need him to be comfortable in the pocket. So that's what we need to do. Also, if you are in Mississippi, if you in Mississippi right now, and you decide that you didn't want to go to Jackson State homecoming, oh, guess what? We got two more. We got two more in the state that got their homecoming going right now. You got Alcorn with their homecoming this weekend, and you got Mississippi Valley with their homecoming this weekend. You could choose, pick your poison, which one you want to. Yes, yeah, McGee. Make sure you make them throw the ball. I'm making them throw the ball from the jump. You have to get them uncomfortable. You can't get them to start running downhill. And I'm gonna tell you just like this. Mike Mentor is the head coach for Campbell. He used to play for the Carolina Panthers. Mike Mentor is a Panther for life. So he's North Carolina royalty, if you really talk about it. Where he went to school at, he went to Nebraska. Who was his coach in Nebraska? Tom Osborne. Okay. Tom Osborne was the quintessential pound, ground and pound, triple option I formation. He was that type of coach when it came to that type of play. He brought in the black shirts defense when he was in Nebraska. Mike Mentor is part of the black shirt defense of Nebraska. Mike Mentor got a dang on national championship when he was at Nebraska. So Mike Mentor know what he's doing. And he know what he's doing. But if you look at Campbell, and I'm saying it the way I'm saying like this. Hold on, let me see. I don't think people realize how much that defense changes with Travis and the D-line help. There's no way they can game plan that defense now. That is true. I don't think nobody really, if we really be honest, nobody game plans for a Dennis Thurman defense. Nobody. There was nobody that game plan. Y'all can say Buddy Q for South Carolina State. No, that was more on offense. Nobody can game plan for a Dennis Thurman defense. You can't, because you're gonna see a lot of fronts. You're gonna see a lot of blitzes. You're gonna see zone. You're gonna see man. You're gonna see stunts. You're gonna see who's gonna be in the A gap, the B gap, C. You're gonna see all of that from a Dennis Thurman defense. You can't game plan for that, and especially if Travis is on one side. They're going to test him because he ain't played since Florida A&M. You got Nugget on the other side. People scared to throw at him because he got a reputation. I'm going to say it just like that. Campbell rarely blitz. If you look at the game, yes, way too cool. If you look at that game for Campbell, they rarely front four. And if they do blitz, they're bringing in a linebacker off the edge or coming through the gap to come after the quarterback, to fluster the quarterback. Everybody is dropping back. They ain't got a bend, don't break defense. We gonna cause havoc. We don't give a fuck. We got that type of defense. They don't care. Use shallow and run support and spy back on the Campbell QB with Travis and Nugget on the corners, man. Oh, yeah. I'd rather have Shallow. Yes, I would rather have Shallow play in run support. He is a good run defender. I give him that. All right. I give him that. Yes. Yes, Mr. Unk. They cannot let Campbell run the ball. They can't let him run. They can't let him run. Once they get the running, like I said, they get the second. If they running and they getting 5-6 yards on first down, and they got a short field, 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4, it's going to be a long day for Jackson State. Yep, he did. He did. He played on that team. He part of the black shirt defense, and he did get a ring. Okay, so he has his. To me, it's an RPO, but it reminds me so much. Just looking at film, their offense reminds me so much of Nebraska's offense from back in the 90s. Malik Williams is your Tommy Frazier. Barr is your Armand Green or your Thunder Collins or your Lawrence Phillips. God rest his soul. That's who they are. Like that team, that's who they remind me of. That's who they remind me of. They remind me of that Nebraska team, especially the one when they played Florida and beat the brakes off of Florida, y'all. That's the one they remind me of. The thing about it is, you have to, like I said, you can't get them to running the ball. If you get them running the ball, but if you're playing defense and you getting like 2nd and 9 or 2nd and 10, then they're going to be forced to throw the ball. Now you can play your corners up. You're going to play your corners up regardless. And these boys need to get ready to hunt. They're going to be ready to hunt, y'all. I'm putting all my eggs on that. JSU defense reminds of the 85 Bears defense. I could say that, but I'm more like a 2000 Ravens defense. I'm more like a 2000s Ravens defense. Hey, make sure y'all like the stream, become a member, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Hey, Miss Veronica, how you doing? Like I said, this defense reminds me of the 2000 Ravens. They don't give nothing up. Like, it's hard to run on them. They play the pass well, and it's hard to score on them. That's it. That's it. This is going to be a clash of two philosophies, basically. Campbell with the run-heavy RPO offense and Jackson State's dark side defense. It's, that's what I see it. That's how I see it. That's what I'm going to see it. That's what I'm going to stick with. Also, before I roll up out of here, I didn't get a preview show or anything like that. Like I said yesterday, if you didn't watch the show, yes, Dr. Campbell from UAPB got fired. He got relieved of his duties as head coach of Arkansas Pine Bluff. They have an interim head coaching position to finish out the rest of the season. I say this should have happened This should have happened like 2 or 3 games ago, not the 7th game, and not on a bye week. Damn, Smokey, you got fired on your day off. Hold on now. Really get beat Majestic. Yeah, it's that scary. I mean, 85 Bears defense between, because yes, the way they lined up, they can line up. They do a lot of blitzing, but then it's like with the Ravens team, they didn't give up nothing. Like, they did not give anything up. They didn't give anything up on that Ravens team, but they didn't blitz a lot. But they did blitz. Like, trust me, they blitzed. Like, a young Ray Lewis come blitzing from the big gap is scary. Man, Pine Bluff need Ray. I'm gonna tell you like this, Wayne. Pine Bluff. I mean, if Ray Lewis is down for that job right there, that would be totally insane because now you got you got two former players that played on the Ravens defense are coaching in the SWAC. It would be nice. It would be nice. But you have to, to me, you gonna have to eat, sleep, doo-doo, Pine Bluff football. You can't half-ass it. You can't. I would if it was me, I'll go for Mike Minter to be the head coach for Pine Bluff. I'll go after him. Safety's going to be key in this game. Yes, they are. The safeties will be key in this game. Depends on who we got for safety and who we got coming in for safety. Other than Shiloh, who's going to be the other safety? That's the main problem right there. Who is going to be the other safety? Is Gregory Great coming back? Is he healthy? Who is going to be the other safety? I mean, hey, you can't. I mean, you can't scared, closed mouth don't get fed. He got 1 year left on his contract. Ooh. I think a Power 5 job might come after Mitchell though, because of the fact that he can recruit. And I mean, yes, he can coach, but he can recruit. But you gotta realize too, Campbell is only been in the FCS. They only been playing football for about 8-9 years now. Let me check and see. So let me check and see about Campbell. So I mean, a first season was in 1925, but they brought the program back in 2008. So, you're talking about a team that have an all-time record of 54-96. They haven't been above 500 since they came to FCS play, which is a true testament about Mike Minter because he's in his 10th season as the head coach of the Fighting Camels. He been head coach since 2012, 2013. So you talk about basically like they haven't had a winning season ever since they came into FCS. So, but they have one now. And I give all props to them because basically, like I said, with a school like that, having limited resources, where you at. They do have I don't know if they have a big alumni base or a big donor base, but they're getting something. So, okay. Minter already single-handedly dismantled the MEAC by himself. You already beat Central. You play Dale State at the end of the year, and then you got A&T for their homecoming at G-Ho. So it's gonna be a long. It's gonna be something. I want to see if they could actually. I mean, I'm gonna say it like this. I don't think they'll beat Jackson State, but they'll win out the rest of their games because some of their games are winnable. But but I think they're gonna be able to win out the rest of their games. They might be able to get into the FCS playoffs. All right, we ain't gonna get to that, y'all. But like I said, we got other games going on this weekend. Like I said, you got Alcorn and Texas Southern down on the reservation. It's Alcorn's homecoming also. They're going for first place in the SWAC West. Texas Southern is trying to play spoiler with my boy Andrew Body. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to catch a body. Give it a take. So I'm probably have Texas Southern win this game right here tomorrow. They'll probably win this game, and it won't be by much. It won't be by much. But if they don't, kudos to them. Next on the list is Bethune and Mississippi Valley. Valley's homecoming this weekend. If you ain't been to a Valley homecoming, man, it is actually fun. If you really think about it, it's actually fun. Got a lot of stuff going on in the Delta. I'm looking at Valley to get their first win tomorrow. I'm looking at Valley to get their first win tomorrow. Okay, I'm looking at for them to get their first win tomorrow. Then we got Prairie View versus Lamar. Now, here's the thing I'm going to talk about. Prairie View is going to be without 10 of their players because they had the damn fight against Southern right before the game started. Lamar is 0-6. They ain't really got too much to play for right now, just to have some sort of pride within themselves. This game is in Beaumont at 4 o'clock. ESPN 3's carrying it on their network. I got Prairie View winning this game by 14. What up, Sean? What up? Brian, he here. I ain't seen nobody, but I mean, you gonna jump in, you jump in. And it is, yeah, hey, Archie, it is what it is. It is any given Saturday. It is any given Saturday. They're going to be without 10 players, I think 10 starters to be exact. But I still got Prairie View to win this game tomorrow. And then we really ain't going to talk about Southern playing Virginia Lynchburg. That's a high school team. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. It's a high school team. Ah, man, you ain't late, man. Shoot, the party just started. It's a high school team. Southern's going to blow them out by at least 70. They already blew out Florida Memorial at the beginning of the year, 86-0. Yeah, they're gonna blow these boys out. Also, the MEAC, you got Howard's homecoming for the MEAC. You got Tennessee State. I think Tennessee State is playing tomorrow also. Man, game of the week in the MEAC gonna be South Carolina State, North Carolina Central. I got Central winning this game. I got them winning big. I don't think NC State got anything to stop Davis Richard. I don't see them beating this team. Morgan State playing Delaware. I already got Delaware winning this game. Hold on one. Let me add my boy to the stream. What up, man?
What's going on, bro?
Sure. I'm in Jackson right now. So
yeah, I know. You're in a hotel.
In a hotel.
No, I can tell that.
Oh, yeah,
where you at, downtown?
Nah, I ain't downtown. Ooh, hell no. That's downtown too pricey. Nah, I'm in Pearl.
Oh, man, downtown, that's my spot, bro.
Oh, shoot. I know downtown the spot, but shoot, I'm in Pearl. I was here last year, so we got good ratings.
That dang on when it's home games and all the alumni staying in that hotel, bro, it's crazy.
I know. And I already been on the yard, man.
But them prices, though, they just normal to me, though, because of where I'm at. Like, I just expect it. I guess I ain't seen it on a regular day to compare.
Hey, Archie, you can pick up anytime, man. Shoot. You can pick up anytime, man.
So you said Prairie View still gonna win?
I still say they're gonna win. It don't even, to me, I just feel like Lamar don't have nothing to play for. You're 0-6. You're not going
Oh
nowhere.
yeah, they ain't playing for nothing. They just showing up, bro. They just showing
You
up to
just
try to do
there.
something.
Like, it is at your home stadium. You in Beaumont. It's at your home stadium, man. Look, Prairie View by 14.
You think they win by 14?
By 14.
I think they put them on dubs.
Put them on dubs.
Yeah, I'm riding dubs.
Already.
28s.
28s.
Uh-huh.
Y'all heard my boy say they ride 28s.
28.
Miss Veronica, the game, color for the game is blue. It's a blue out game tomorrow.
Yeah, it's blue out.
So how you blue ready?
Young McGee says Southern putting 90 on the board.
Like I said,
no. They're not going to put 90 on the board. They're going to win, and no one cares.
They're about to put 70 on the board, but not 90.
They're going to win, and no one cares because they're scheduling cupcakes. They put all these points. The reason that Southern's offense is producing, well, looks like it's producing the way that it is because they damn near put up 100 points on the first game, and they had all of those stats. And you know, for some people to talk about stat padding, what the hell you think they was doing in that game?
Man, they was padding big time stats.
Them dudes couldn't even get a snap right, bro. The snap.
Oh man, it's funny, man. But he got all corners. Texas Southern, man. I
got Alcorn winning.
You got Alcorn winning.
Yep, by 14.
Okay.
I want to say Doug.
Change my pick, but it's Andrew.
Bro, listen to me.
Only thing that scares me about Alcorn right now.
Stop saying Andrew Body, bro. Miss Body, I'm sorry. I know that's your son. You know what I'm saying? I watched him. I got pictures of your son in my phone. Listen to me, Miss Body. I got pictures of your child in my phone. I sent a couple to Scotty. So I'm just trying to let you know right now, it ain't gonna be enough. It ain't gonna be enough. No Andrew.
No Andrew.
No.
Only way Texas Southern win this game, man, is basically the quarterback for Alcorn, Aaron Allen, has a terrible game and throw 3 picks.
Bro,
that's the only way I feel like Texas Southern would win this game.
It's got to be turnovers. It's got to be turnovers.
Got to have turnovers. That's the only way Texas. Because I think Texas Southern leads the league. They lead the conference in interceptions.
I don't know. They just ain't getting them like it. I don't know.
They gotta. They got some dogs on their defense. You know what I'm saying? I can't really talk down on them, but they got some dogs on their defense. The only thing I hate really about Texas Southern is their freaking offensive play calling. That's it.
Well, we know that's trash. So let's move on. Who else? Who you got it?
We got Mary's Kids versus Valley.
Who?
Bethune versus Valley. I call it Mary's Kids.
Do we see 2 coaches fired this week?
Who you think gonna get fired this week? Terry Sims or Vince or Dan?
Sims and the old boy at Texas Southern.
McKinney?
Yeah.
I hope if they happen, I hope they let them tell the kids like, yeah, I got my walking papers. Bro, I cannot be like Doc Gamble the way he got fired on his day off and not even tell your kids that you got fired, bro. I can't do that. I can't do that.
My bad, I got distracted. Yeah, so all right, look, here is. Listen, Mississippi Valley in a one-score game. Yep.
All right.
Mississippi Valley gonna
Ain't gonna
beat
be no blowout.
Bethune-Cookman.
Ain't gonna be no blowout.
Nah, no blowout. It's gonna be a one-score game. They gonna battle. They gonna battle like Bethune and Grambling battle.
Oh Lord. Well, that was a good game though.
It was a good game.
That was a good game. That was a good game.
Who you get? Who next?
We got SC State and Central.
Come on, bro. Next game. South Carolina State sucks. Listen, all right, hold on. I've been wanting to say this for quite some time.
Say it again. Say it with your chest, man.
Let me say it with my chest, bro. Do you remember when LeBron and Chris Bosh joined Wade in Miami?
Yep.
What happened that year that LeBron, Wade, and Bosh went to the finals?
They lost to my Mavericks.
And who? They lost to who?
Lost to my Mavericks.
Was they supposed to win that series?
We weren't supposed to win that game. We weren't supposed to
No,
win
no, not Dallas. Was Miami supposed to win that series? Yes or no?
Yeah, they supposed to win. They had
so Dallas won, right?
Team on paper. They had the better team on paper.
Right. Okay. So when South Carolina State played Jackson State last year, and this ain't 4 games or a 7-game series.
Yeah.
This is 1 game. This is like the SEC going up against one of them ACC teams or Boise States, where it's 1 game and you got 3 weeks to prepare. You've been preparing for it for quite some time, and you go in there, you pull off an upset.
Yeah.
That's what happened to Jackson State. What we're seeing from South Carolina right now is who South Carolina was last year. We just paying a little bit more attention to them because they beat Jackson State. They're not a good football team.
Now those South Carolina State fans are Campbell fans for this weekend. Listen. Shit this week.
So I got NCCU winning by double digits. I'm gonna say they win 34-16.
34-16?
Yeah.
Okay, I can rock with that. You got Delaware State, Howard. I said till the cows come home, I ain't betting on Howard no more. Del State gonna beat these boys by double digits also. And it's Howard's homecoming. Howard really
way too cool said Bethune 31-10. Damn, you think Bethune offense could score like that, bro?
Man,
they gonna smack Jalen. They gonna smack. Listen, bro. They gonna smack Jalen.
Way too cool. Mississippi Valley had one of the better defensive lines in the conference. No lie. It's the offense that really can't score.
Oh, so now you Charleston White. Who Charleston White? He talking to way too cool or something?
I don't even know, man.
Because I don't like Charleston White.
They going in the chat. No. Not Bethune, but Valley has one of the better defensive lines. They have a good defensive line.
Hold on. Band talk, bruh. Band talk. Is you talking about the 5th quarter or the football game?
Bro.
You band talk.
Bro.
Nah, he ain't.
Wildcats don't even travel like they don't travel like that. They ain't going to that game. They gonna be in Florida.
Yeah, ain't nobody traveling.
Who
said they were traveling?
They are not traveling.
Band talk, bro. You stick to the band.
We still gonna talk about Hey, so like I said, Howard, I'm not betting on Howard again. ever in life. They gonna beat. They'll stay gonna beat these boys. I'm sorry, they gonna beat these boys on Howard's homecoming. And then Morgan State versus Delaware. Delaware gonna win that game easily. And then we got see what's up in the OVC. Got Tennessee State taking on Eastern Illinois. What you think about that game right there, man? I think Tennessee State can actually take this game.
All right, so yeah, let me give you some game.
All
I
right.
got Tennessee State. As long as Ellis at quarterback, I got Tennessee State wrecking shop. Now, let me tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
Because he played against Jackson State defense. And
Yeah.
he ain't facing another Jackson State defense in that conference.
Nah.
So guess what that means? So guess what that means? He can run. He got time to pass. Their whole offense is open. Because what happened when he came back? They done won 2 games in a row, and their offense didn't look good.
Y'all won that homecoming game too, right?
Nah, they lost the homecoming.
They lost the homecoming
No. They beat Bethune-Cookman. They beat Bethune-Cookman. Yeah, they kicked Bethune-Cookman behind.
Oh, somebody put. I think who was it? The safety or the cornerback put the running back out that game with the hit. Yeah, man.
They lost the lane because Ellis didn't play. I mean, Lane.
Yeah.
They should have beat they third string quarterback should have won that game though, man. He was tripping going down the street.
That game should not even been a 1-point affair.
That is true.
Been more than that.
That is true, but they had the third string quarterback. I'm telling you, if Ellis would have played, they would have won that game. Right now, Tennessee State's schedule, record isn't who they are. What you're about to see is these dudes get to 500, bro. They finna go on a little 10. Look, they finna go on a little win streak. They got some little noise in the background about Eddie George as the coach. They think he a little too nice. He a little too soft. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta leave Eddie George alone, man. He got something working.
Yeah. Let him do his job.
Yeah, man. You don't judge the man right now, man. Last year he had trash. Then he brought in some hella recruits. Now, you know what I'm saying, you reaping the benefit from it because now your quarterback back.
Yeah,
like the show.
Hey.
Your wife in Jackson too.
Oh yeah, she in Jackson.
Oh, she right there. Okay, because I ain't see it come on the screen, so you know what I'm saying. I ain't know if she gave you a pass. You know what I mean, a hall pass.
What my wife said she was coming.
Oh, okay.
My wife said she was coming.
I didn't know, because sometimes women they be like, nah, baby, you can go. I'm gonna stay home, and you know what I'm saying.
Not this one.
Okay, yeah, she don't trust you. I got you. Understood. No, I was just playing.
They said about trust. She still like not this one right here. Not this one, but yeah, man, like they got a pretty decent schedule to actually win out. They could be above 500.
Bruh, listen. They're gonna continue to win. They're gonna win this week. They're gonna win next week. They're gonna win the week after. They're gonna apply pressure on the OVC. And if they win the dang on conference, which is all that matters, because everything is in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
They win the dang on conference, they in the playoffs. And that's a scary team in the playoffs.
Yeah.
She said with the full function, sir.
Trying to get me beat up, man. Trying to get me beat up.
Listen, bro, I ain't trying to get you. I know. That's a long way to walk.
We got some D2 football, man. I like what Virginia Union is doing, but that man Jada Byers he a beast. You gotta watch him.
So you telling me that Virginia Union is real deal undefeated this year?
7-0, bro.
I mean, I know they're 7-0 right now. So do you think they gonna slip up?
I don't know if they'll slip up. It depends on how they do in the playoffs. It just depends on how they do in the playoffs. Then you got Fort Valley. Fort Valley is decent. Is also good too. They 6-1. You got, I mean, Virginia Union beat Bowie State by double digits. They beat them by 20. No,
Bowie overrated.
now because you just what
They lost their coach.
Lost the coaching. Like you got a Fayetteville State that's 5-2. You got man.
He said Benedict
you
7-0.
you got a Benedict. You got a Benedict that's undefeated also. They are undefeated too.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So let's say, because you have HBCUs that want to participate in the Black National Championship, right? Across all divisions.
Right.
So would it, to be crowned Black National Champion, don't get mad at me, y'all. I'm just asking a question, okay? And I know, listen, we got our dear uncle. We got our uncle in the chat, Stephen Bishop Campbell.
Stephen
Campbell in the chat. Uncle Campbell. This is just a question. Would you like to see some type of assorted playoff for the Celebration Bowl in the future, where you can have the top two teams that might think they got a shot at becoming Black National Champions play for that, make it a thing? Yeah. Have your own HBCU playoff.
Have our own.
Okay.
K-Lobster
said, hell no. He said, no. It's just a question.
I mean, but that is a kind of a good question to ask right there.
Right. If it's profitable for the schools. Right. Absolutely. That'll be the only way.
Especially, man, if you're going.
Listen, y'all. We all know that it's not happening, but I'm just saying, since they throw out the title, Black College National Champion, that's a title that is bestowed on someone.
Mm-hmm.
So why not have it as a game?
That is something to think about. Because if you got three teams that might finish undefeated, except for let's see, AP said take top 4 HBCU Division 1 ranking. Let's 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3. Have the first round be in Charlotte and the championship be in the Celebration Bowl in Atlanta. I like that. I like that. You got my boy Mike Davis. He said y'all waiting for Moss Point.
There we go. I knew Uncle Campbell would say something. Bishop.
Let's see.
Problem with that, technically the FCS team should have the advantage because of scholarships, but we have seen teams like Central that were dominant and beat 1AA Hugh Douglas. One of those teams. Cool.
I remember those. Okay. That was when Coach Joe was the coach for Central.
Gotcha. But what I see what he's saying behind the scenes though, because they get the extra scholarships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it is something to think about. It's something to put on somebody's brain.
Because think about it. You got SWAC champion, you got MEAC champion.
Yep.
Now, so the SWAC champion and the MEAC champion are they're the top ranked teams. So now you just have to fill in the second place teams, second and third place or fourth place teams. So now you got your playoff. But I'm just saying, if they trying to, I don't like just giving somebody a title to their name just because you want to give somebody a title to their name. Earn it.
Earn the title. Earn the title.
That's all I'm saying, man.
All right, and then we got the last game on the list.
What's the last game?
Campbell versus Jackson State. It's
Oh,
homecoming.
then I know that ain't the last game. That's the one that matter.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. The
Yeah.
last one that matters. This is the last one on my list right here.
So all right. So you want my honest opinion? Because
I want your honest
you
opinion.
know I was in the 1400 chat, and all I was saying was respect Campbell, and they got a little emotional. You know what I'm saying? And they went on a little tangent on their little platform, and it was okay because I wasn't saying that they was gonna win. I'm just saying respect your opponent. No matter who they are, you want to respect your opponent.
Right.
You don't want to disrespect your opponent or think that you're going to do something, and then next thing you know, it doesn't turn out to be that because you don't know how they're gonna punch back.
Right.
So ultimately, the first half of the first quarter is figuring out your opponent, their strengths, their weaknesses. Is what you see on game tape them, or is it a facade? Are you buying stock in this O-line, or is it just they just look this dominant against weaker opponents? It's stuff like that. Is this defense really legit, or are they soft? Are they gonna come out and go press man, or they gonna hide behind a cover two? What are they going to do to get Shador off the mark? Are they gonna send 4, or are they gonna send 5? Are they gonna send 6? What are they gonna do to try to get him off the spot? All of that are early questions. Early questions.
Should be answered within the first, probably say
In the
6 to 7 minutes of the game.
I'm telling you, bro, in the first half of the first quarter. So once that's figured out by both teams, strengths, weaknesses. Once that's figured out, then we know what we got going into the second, third, and fourth quarter. However, if Jackson State starts slow this game, they're going to be in for a fight. If Jackson State if Jackson State can just start, not fast, but if they can just start medium, right? Like score a couple of times or something like that. Or if they got to trade jabs and then boost off, then it goes from there. But I'm with Coach Prime, man. He kept saying something about we're gonna see who got the better depth and and all of that. So I think it's gonna come down to talent and depth, and ultimately and scheme, and what scheme works well, because Campbell ain't changing. They are who they are. Jackson State is the only team that has the ability to change in this game from all the other games, because they have people who haven't played in positions that everybody ain't seen. What I mean by that is you've been seeing number 6, Huggins, playing at safety every game.
But he also
you ain't seen him in linebacker.
Linebacker,
We're going to get to see him play linebacker.
I like what's up, Brian? I like
how you guys doing? How you guys doing?
Doing good. I like what Way Too Cool said. You say if you're gonna rush 4 and you drop 7, guess who about to eat?
Savion.
Yep.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's a filling out game. But this is all right. So this is the game. This is what I want to see. I want to see Shador. Rise to his occasion. Mm-hmm. Like what I mean by that is go have a Walter Payton award-winning performance.
Yep.
I totally agree. I watched that Campbell game against North Carolina a few times, and like I said, Campbell's offensive line is massive. But sometimes when you have big guys, you know what I mean, and they like to run block. But then again, speed usually kills. And so on JSU side, you know what I mean, they got a lot of speed. And just like Sean said, Campbell's going to see a team that hasn't been on the field yet. And
let me ask this question right here. I'm gonna answer this question.
Mr. Campbell. Sean, you're basically saying the Heisman moment. Yes.
Do you think it'll look bad if Jackson State lose?
Yes.
mean,
No,
it'll look bad because it's
depends how
home.
they lose. Depends how they lose.
Depends on how we lose. If we lose by 1 or 2 or 3, that means
It's
that
if they beat, you know what I mean? Like they have a tennis. Well, except for the FAMU game where they played, I think, a complete game as much as any other games this year. But if they play a game like with a lot of turnovers and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Basically beat themselves like bad penalties and negating yards and
Nah,
stuff like
y'all
that.
being too nice. Y'all being too nice. Let's just say yes. It's bad. It'll look bad. Listen, it'll look bad. Why? Because it'll take them from 8 on down into the or 6 on down in the rankings.
yep,
Yeah, as far
And
as
and,
yeah, as
and
far yeah,
then and then you got to turn around and lick your wounds and then prepare for Southern.
Southern
And
but
the next
Southern's
week.
going to be trying to mimic whatever success that Campbell has. Dooley is going to try to replicate some of that and incorporate some of that into his
yeah.
game plan.
But Southern doesn't have the offensive line that Campbell has.
No, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like every football is a game of teams trying to replicate all the time. You know what I mean? It's a very copycat league in football. I find, but I looked at Campbell, and you know what I mean. North Carolina State, they're rushing 3. You know what I mean? You're not going to get to the quarterback in 3. The quarterback was looking like Tom Brady back there for the simple reason that you're only rushing 3. Anytime they put a little bit of pressure, they had a little bit more success. But you can't rush 3
Correct.
against them.
You're correct, Brian.
I
As
would do
soon
something
as
like
they sped the quarterback up, that's when they was forcing some 3-and-outs, and they was able to make some. Yeah, absolutely. That's what happened in that game. They
I would
just was inconsistent.
I would say it like this: if you watch the game when Campbell played against William and Mary, and William and Mary is is a strong defensive minded team. Okay, like their corner was straight pressing them the whole game, like literally. They basically they was daring Heisman Malik Williams to say throw the ball. Because we're not going to they weren't going to give a lot of rushing yards, and they was William Mary, their DNs was like doing like they was wide rushing the whole time. They got to the quarterback. I think they got to the quarterback about 6 or 7 times in that game.
And it's like Sean was saying, if Campbell, you know what I mean, they got their front 4 on the defensive side. They got two good pass rushers on the side. But depends on how we're going to attack them. This is where a game with Shador's a football IQ is going to come into play. You know what I mean? Because if the long pass is not there, the deep one is not there. You got to chop them up, and Sevion's going to be a key because you can run on them. You can run them. And little flares out of the backfield. You know what I mean? They got Martin can catch, Sevion can catch, Marshall can catch. The tight ends are going to be key. So I'm looking forward to a good game. It's obviously it's going to be a great test for them, but that's what they need. Let's see who you are.
So Crystal says, so is this an oddity to have a non-HBCU play at your homecoming game? No, because Campbell's in the Big South. So next week they go to Greensboro to play North Carolina A&T for their homecoming for G-Hope.
But this is the perfect game.
It's the like this.
You got,
I'm gonna be real.
You got 2 coaches. You got 2 black coaches, and they both on the same game plan. Listen, Mentor said the same stuff that Coach Prime said. Yeah. He said, I'm doing the same thing that Coach Prime doing it, but I'm just doing it at a PWI. I'm going, what he say? I'm going in the inner cities, and I'm pulling our kids out of the inner cities, and I'm bringing them to Campbell.
Yep.
It's the same thing. He said, we doing this 2 different ways. It's 2 different ways to skin a cat. He's skinning it his way, Prime skinning it his way. But he also recognizes that Prime is just a big draw. And you got to listen, when you get to the game tomorrow, bro, please show me 500 or 1,000 kids that are recruits at this game, please. Can you show me the kids?
I heard those numbers too, man. I heard those numbers too.
I'm thinking that they're saying it's 500 for the homecoming and 500 for the Southern game.
Yeah, they set up to 1,200.
So if it's that many kids, that I want to see it panned. I want the recruits shown. Now there's a reason why I want the recruit shown, because, or I just want somebody to verify it, because that is a really big deal.
Yep.
Because everybody ain't gonna get offered a scholarship.
No.
But to be able to pick out of 500 kids,
Yep.
X amount of scholarships, and then because it's an HBCU, if they're white, they still qualify for the minority jump.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So you save scholarship. Well, let me be quiet. Mr. Campbell, correct me if I'm wrong. Sure.
Man, I'm gonna tell you
But
like this.
I just hope that they have them in the section where where the camera pans there and you can see all these recruits, and just that's going to build up just so much more enthusiasm for HBCUs.
Man, all I gotta say is it's gonna
And
be
and they,
crazy.
and they
It's
also
gonna be a crazy day.
Highlight K. Lofton. Highlight K. Lofton.
Hey, Sean.
Okay, that's what I thought, Mr. Campbell. That's what I thought. Okay, because that's another way to draw in the minorities, because you ain't got to get them scholarships. So if you can get a high level 3-star or 4-star minority, because they gonna get the minority scholarship. Now you didn't pick, if you can get 5 of them, you done picked up 5 extra, you know what I'm saying, or more.
Yep. And then just really think about this, man. Like,
He said it won't be. He said it won't be no bad.
It won't be no bad. Man, just think like this. Campbell trying to get some of those, like, can be able to get those recruits too.
But you got 1,000. It'd be great for all HBCUs. You know what I mean? They're just going to start more flooding more HBCUs and getting higher stars, like 4 and 5 stars, starting to switch over back to where they should be. It'd be great. You know, it's going to maybe not in my lifetime, but it's going to change eventually.
Ain't Prime doing that camp again? Isn't it supposed to be like a year-round thing for the high school?
He do it every year. He do it during the summertime. Yeah, he doing it during the summertime. To where
that's a big deal too.
Yeah, that's a big deal. He get people like he get recruit, but
and,
see,
and don't
he also have the
other
black coaches come to the camps too.
Man,
but
ain't no JSU players. Ain't no JSU players doing any homecoming festivities right now, bro.
Nah, bro.
We ain't seen it on social media.
I was on the yard today. Shelton, I was on the yard. I ran into Quay Davis. Guess where he was going? To his room. Coach Prime told them he do not want to see nobody on the yard. Not today. You got too much, you know, in a sense, you got it. The game that we playing tomorrow has a big significance. You don't want to get your head clouded with everything else that's going on in the yard.
The main thing's got to be the main thing for those football players is the game. The homecoming, all the festivities, that's great. But
you win the game, then you can party, man.
Then you
win
the game.
Exactly.
Soon as get double zeros and you get dressed up, you get back on campus, y'all going to the club. That's how you do it.
Yes, Dash.
And you better win.
Every home game, he puts them in a hotel. I ran into Quay Davis. Quay Davis, cool dude, man. I thought he was short, but
he's a big dude.
My size, man. I'm 6'4". Cool dude. He on his way. He on his way to his room to get ready to go. They can get to the hotel room. It was some other players that I seen that was kind of. They stopped to talk to some people, but they was on their way to their room. And then I was in line to get some food. I seen Kobe Paul. I guess he was trying to get some food, but he got to go to the room. He talking to Keith Corbin and Warren Newman. They was standing in line to get some food. No, Prime is not having it. He did the same thing last year. I mean, they was out there doing a little block party, you know, before I think last year. But other than that, on a Friday,
this game bigger than that. Last year,
Friday, you got to go to the room. We got 83 people in the chat. Make sure y'all like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Y'all subscribe.
If Jackson State wins by 3 touchdowns,
I'm going live
FC
at the game.
Do
I'm going live
FCS?
at the game.
But hold on, listen to the question. Do they move up in the polls?
Aren't they ranked 6 now?
Yep. It's gonna be hard to move up in the polls because the top 5 is taken by
I know it's hard.
Missouri Valley and Big Sky teams.
Yeah, I know it's hard. I'm just asking.
I mean, they probably get up to like 5 or 4, but those top 5 teams gonna beat each other up anyway. They'll beat each other up anyway. I don't even think North Dakota State number 1 anymore.
No,
North Dakota State number 4.
They number 4 because they lost to South Dakota State.
Yeah, they lost to South Dakota State. They got 2 losses this year. They got one to an FBS school that they should have won, and then they got the South Dakota State loss.
But last game that JSU played, and I was watching Shiloh play, and usually I think he's a better box corner anyway, box safety anyways. But he did play very well in coverage last week
against Avery.
Yeah.
Yeah. I seen the little highlights of him covering Everett a couple of routes. He was spot on.
Yeah. Because I think last year, you know what I mean. Last year when I watched him, he got burned a few times.
It's going to be a chess match tomorrow. This is chess, not checkers.
Oh yeah, you got 2 great coaches. I remember
it's a lot of respect there. It's a lot more respect there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Mentor ain't going around saying who is swag. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? And like you said, he's skinning the cat a different way, but it's a big game tomorrow. It's a big game. And I think, especially for the recruiting, they were number 1 in recruiting, but they were number 1 in recruiting of getting high school players. Am I correct?
Yes.
But see, he developed those high school players too. If you really want to talk about that, talk to Blue. Talk to Blue from the Blue Book, man.
What they saying in the chat?
Look like he froze.
Yeah, man. He in the hotel. He gonna keep on freezing up.
Yeah, I'm in the hotel.
He talking though.
I'm talking.
He's back now.
I'm gonna switch my camera. It's on.
If you're using the hotel internet, you got your camera on, your bandwidth slow.
Yeah. I'm gonna use standard definition right now.
Nah, yeah, your bandwidth slow. You got your face on the screen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if your wife approved of that, but
what's it?
You put your face on the screen.
Hey man, don't get on me like that, man.
I'm saying why the internet's slow. I'm saying why the internet's slow.
Huh?
I'm saying why the internet, breaking up on you and stuff.
I don't know, man. Shoot.
I'm telling you, she should say, baby, cut your camera off. You know what I'm saying? Because you're breaking up.
All right. Well, I ain't gonna stay too long. We're gonna stay too long because we gotta get up early in the morning. Hey, I need my moderators. Let's shut that shit.
What happened? The porn star came in there?
Yeah.
Man, I'm on here, man. Hold on, I can't get it.
Who the troller? Way too cool.
You got it. You got it. You can do it from right there in the comments. The game is on ESPN3, but I'm gonna be streaming it.
Swag Football Network.
I wish they're on HBCU HB.
Bro, you blocked them for 5 minutes. Let me do this.
I'm about to.
I got it.
You got it? Okay, thank you.
I got it. I got it. Shoot. You trying to time somebody out. I'm trying to hide them from the channel.
Oh, yeah, Mike.
But yeah, it's gonna be a style. It's gonna be a clash of styles tomorrow. It's gonna be a clash of styles. I like
Well,
what Mr. Campbell
what's the
said.
what's the weather like for tomorrow?
Shit, it's gonna be sunny, man. It's gonna be like in the mid 80s tomorrow.
So this is going to be and also a test of who's in better condition. We know JSU's in great condition because both teams play quick tempo. Let's just see if Campbell can play against a team that does quick tempo. I know they practice against a team, obviously, that does up tempo, but have they got to the extent of JSU and the firepower that they have?
The closest I think that Campbell has seen as far as playing, would be, man, nobody really, except for they won't see it till they get to North Carolina A&T next week. Like their conference is not that good. Hey Dash, I heard that it was some people from Campbell that's gonna come to the game tomorrow. So, but if you're a Jackson State fan, what you need to do is make it very hostile for the opposing team. What up, Blue?
Blue up in here.
Blue? You got to make it hostile for the opposing team. You have to make it hostile. So you kind of have to be, like PWIs and stuff like that. You got to make it hostile. You gotta seem like you gonna get on their damn nerves.
If you got 40, 50,000 fans in the stands, bro, you gotta have people roaring, cheering, and you know what I'm saying. It's gotta be that type of environment. But my thing is can our people get invest in a game like that? You know what I mean? Like know what's going on. If somebody letting you know this is a big down, then you got to get up for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the Southern Heritage Classic, people were so quiet on one side of the field, and then you know what I'm saying. TSU side was making noise. I'm like, bruh. I was like, listen, this is what y'all supposed to be doing. You hear TSU over there, the band playing, the crowd rocking. It was a close game. The players feed off of that energy. And I think that's what happened last week in Jacksonville. The band wasn't there, the boom wasn't there to give them that extra little oomph. Yeah. They feed off that energy, man. Like, think about it. High school kids, when they got a good band, they feed off that energy, bro. They be bobbing their head and the band be playing what they want to hear and all that. They get to bouncing around. I be like, I think they crazy, but whatever gets your juices flowing. So, but they need that energy, man.
Home field advantage got to be home field advantage. You can't, you know what I mean? You got 50, 60,000 strong, and it's not affecting the other team. Something's definitely wrong.
Man, look, I'm tell you like this. K-Lop, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm from Texas, and you already know in Texas, we take our high school, we take our football seriously. We take it super serious. I'm screaming, I'm yelling, you know what I'm saying? My wife, she goes to a game. My wife is doing more of that too. It's like you get into the game. She don't like nobody talking to her. When she in the game, she into the game. That's how we need to be. That's how we need to be.
Bro, listen. When it's football season, I ain't in no relationship. So if I'm ever married,
you're like Tom Brady. You're like Tom Brady.
Right. I never heard no shit like that.
Hey, I am not in a relationship.
Oh, snap.
The relationship will resume when football is over. Until further notice. We together ain't together. It's complicated. Our relationship status is complicated during football season.
Sean, you're crazy, man.
Make sure y'all come in and subscribe to the channel. Oh Lord!
Hey man, cause I'm committed. Hey, look, bro, look.
I heard of people saying don't schedule nothing for me during football season. Don't be getting married during football season. I don't want to do none of that stuff. I ain't never heard of it.
Listen, bro, I'm committed to football. I'm committed to football. I've been like that my whole life, bro. This game has been a part of my life before I met this woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm committed to the game. I'm not gonna love you like I love football. It just ain't gonna happen. It just ain't gonna happen. When the season over, I'ma love you like you was football. But right now, I can't do two. I can't love two things at the same time.
We found Tom
I can't
Brady.
be in two relationships.
Hey, Doc, we found Tom Brady's lost child.
Oh, he said, I feel unfaithful if I'm committed to football and a relationship with a woman. Oh, damn. Oh, see.
Bruh, I cannot be in two relationships at the same time.
Hey, way too cool. When it's cold outside, girl. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Bro, I'm in a whole nother relationship.
Oh, no, damn, Blue. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue.
Am I breaking up?
Oh, shit. Come on, Blue. Oh, snap. She said,
see, look at Blue. Look at Blue. Look at Blue. Brian.
Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
Oh, look at Blue say. My girl knows Saturday she's on her own. She got 6 other days to get those things. I said, jeez.
Blue said you got to get in where you fit in with him. W. Mario, what's going on, man? Oh Lord, I'm laughing, my face hurt. Just oh Lord. I mean, W. Marv, you can have a hostile environment. We can have it. It just got to be a couple of people to start it off, and then it just go from there. It'll go from there. Oh snap! Y'all girls better not be watching this. Y'all girls better not be watching this. If you tell them already, it's cool, but y'all girls don't need to be watching this. Oh man! Hey, look, McGee, you got Saturday and Sunday. Shit, you got Thursdays and Fridays too. And if it's a Mid-American Conference game, shit, you got a Wednesday. Lord Jesus. Jesus. Man, y'all gonna make my wife come over here and try to shoot me. Lord. Yeah, Chris, it's gonna be one of the most watched HBCU games this weekend. It is.
It's much watch TV.
Oh man. Wait a minute, Blue. Come on now, Blue. Oh snap. Y'all man. Y'all made my night tonight, y'all. Y'all made my night tonight. I'm going, oh Lord, people gonna look at this and be like, y'all fools is crazy. Y'all, Sean in the chat, he's serious for real. Sean said, I'm serious. I'm serious with this thing. Yeah, you can say it's more like a fashion show. But if you're a true diehard football fan, man, it's like you'll know. Like basically, it's like night and day. I'm sorry. Oh Lord, unplug the Wi-Fi. Oh Lord, man, look, y'all killing me tonight. Y'all killing me with. Oh man, y'all tripping. But hey, man, I'm about to call it a night because like I said, I got to get up in the morning because me trying to get to the stadium. I'm not trying to be stuck in traffic.
No, you got to get up early, my brother. Let's predict the score.
All right.
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
Because I don't, or you want to go first? Don't matter to me.
Oh, you go first.
I'm gonna say JSU 35-17.
Okay. Jackson State got to start off fast. They can't have those. They can't be lagging behind in the first half and then try to turn the switch on in the second half. They got to make Campbell one-dimensional. Mainly, you want to make them in a passing team because you get them to the running team, you get in that running game, it's over and done. Hey man, I'm gonna repost it, bro. Ooh. Yeah, Mr. Campbell, I remember that hurt everybody from Carolina. All y'all Carolina fans was hurt. Got W. Mario said 34-24 Jackson State. K. Lofton said Jackson State 24-21. Crystal got Jackson State 28-24.
You see, Sean? Said Crystal, can you cook?
Bill, Jackson State 42, Campbell 14. So you said we keep a 40 burger on there. We put 40 piece wings. Maurice Perryman 24-9 Jackson State. What's up, Dan? Gave up 271. Yep, they gave up 271 rushing yards to William and Mary. And also William and Mary dared them to throw them. And it didn't go too good for them. Way too cool. 28-24 JSU on the late TD to Travis. That's another thing. Is Travis playing both ways tomorrow? Is he playing both ways tomorrow? So
they'll probably have a package in for Travis.
That's the question right there. Will Travis play both ways?
He won't play both ways a lot, but I guarantee they'll have a couple of packages in there for Travis. Maybe down along the goal line, or something.
Blue said 31-20 Jackson State, but Rouser hit him up. Oh Lord. Mal Razzle hit him up and said it was time to show the world. Okay, we'll see. I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be in the building tomorrow. Yep. Key to victory is Ronnie Wilkinson. Got to. Malachi Wideman has to be able to be on the field. He gotta stop getting him. Getting in front of himself. That's the whole thing about Malachi Wideman.
I seen him practicing this week. On a lot of the videos, he made a phenomenal catch on a one-on-one plays that they had, and so I'm like you, brother. he's got to play. He's
He
got
got
to
to
play.
play. Krista, am I making a video tomorrow? Yes. So I'm gonna try to do a video tomorrow during the tailgate and at the game, and then when I get back into the room, I'll make my post game show tomorrow night. So y'all will be being tune in for that. So I'll do my post game show tomorrow night. If I don't do a pregame show tomorrow morning before we roll out to the stadium, or I'll probably do it at the stadium. Somebody tailgate. I let everybody know about that. But game time tomorrow is 2:00, 2 p.m. tomorrow. The game is on ESPN Plus. I think that's what Sean said. My predictions is, like I said, Campbell, stock Campbell on first down. Don't let them get downhill when it comes to the running. Defense had to play pretty much assignment football against Campbell. Basically, if Campbell is dropping 7 and rushing only 4 or 5, it's going to be a field day for Sivion Wilkinson. It's really going to be a field day for all the running backs, because they're going to switch out those running backs between Wilkinson and Santee Marshall. You also got J.D. Martin that comes in from time to time, and then Jolivet will come in too to kind of pull out a spell also. But you have to be able to run the ball effectively and run the ball to basically take the pressure off of Shedeur. That's all we need to do. True Thompson and Big Country is playing tomorrow. So we are fully stacked on defense. Travis is playing tomorrow. I don't know if he's playing both ways, but if I know he's playing defense. So we're going to be healthy on defense. We just got to be effective on offense. When my score prediction for tomorrow, I got JSU winning this game tomorrow. I have them winning 31-24. And I'm giving Campbell 24 because of the simple fact that they can move the ball. They don't have a slouch at quarterback. Hodge Malik Williams is a good quarterback. It all comes down to adjustments and coaching. Blue, you read my mind. If we lose this game tomorrow, yeah, it's gonna be one of those times where I don't want to be on social media, but I ain't got no choice because why? This is part of my job right here. I'm real excited about this game, so I can't wait to see this game. And I'm glad that they actually scheduled this game towards the latter part of the season instead of in the beginning stages, beginning part of the season. You can see people, iron sharpens iron. I'm put it just like that. Yeah, we're gonna have to win tomorrow. That'll be good. Yes, Mr. Campbell, you're gonna be. I told you so. I told you they go. I told you. Nah, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to see none of that. 99% we had no villa. Yeah, you're right. So that's another part too, Deputy Mario. Willie Gaines and Big Play Zay on the return. We haven't got a return touchdown yet, but I think one is we due for one that's coming up. Anything you got for me, Brian, man?
No, I'm just gonna wish you a great day tomorrow. Have fun. Take lots of pictures so you can put some stuff up if you like to. And I'll be ready for your commentary. You post your pregame. You doing a pregame tomorrow?
If I get up early in the morning, yes, okay. I'll do a pregame.
But tomorrow. You're definitely doing a postgame.
Yeah, and I do the postgame tomorrow. I do a postgame tomorrow, and I might catch up with Ken Clark and all of them if I can.
Yeah.
So 1400 Club. So I might try to catch up with them tomorrow morning and stuff. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a very interesting day at the vet tomorrow. So remember, if you're going to the game, it's a blue out game. If you're watching the game, it's going to be on ESPN Plus at 2:00. Make sure y'all got y'all subscriptions ready. Ain't number $6.99 to watch all the football that you want to watch, man. That's all I got to say.
Is it on Plus, or is it on Plus, or is it on ESPN 3?
Yep, it'll be ESPN 3.
Okay.
Thank you for becoming a subscriber, Deputy Mario. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I do this every Friday. This is the I Love Friday homecoming edition. So I do this every Friday just for Jackson State because I want to show love to all my folks from Jackson. All right. Yeah, Vel, my boy he gonna stream it on YouTube also. But as always, man, this was a success. I love the energy that everybody brought in, especially about the relationships in football season. That is the funniest stuff I've ever heard in my life. It is I love always. If you're going to be at the game tomorrow, you're going to be at tailgating tomorrow, I'm going to be on brand as always. I'm going to have my hoodie on because I know it's going to be cool in the morning. Make sure y'all stop by and check me out, man. I'm not tailgating, but I'm just going to be walking around to see people who tailgate. I want some free food. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I know it was a great show. It is a great show. We are just getting started. Like I said, I stay on brand. My wife did shirts and hoodies for me when I was at work the other day, and I appreciate everything that she has done for me. She is the ride or die to me. My mom is, she's doing everything. She support me and everything because, like I said, we having fun, but this is also a business trip for me because I'm trying to put me out there. I'm trying to put the show out there, and it won't be no show without y'all. So I'm just letting everybody know, okay? Even when I started, I'm gonna tell you like this. Even when I started off with 11 subscribers, I had 11 subscribers. I'm already halfway to 500. I just need that push. Pub this to everybody. Tell all your friends. Check it out. Subscribe to it. Make sure they just watch the videos because I want this to be my regular job, y'all. I want this to be my regular job. Douglas, if we lose tomorrow, I'm still gonna be on social media because this is my job. Nah. But I ain't gonna say too much anything about it. I'm like, look, we lost, okay? We lost. So Do I have volume? Just let me know. If I got volume, let me know. Because I'm in a hotel and hotel Wi-Fi sucks. But just let everybody know, pre-game show, I'll try to do it in the morning. Post-game show, I will do it tomorrow night after the game. Also, going around doing different, showing different things as far as tailgate. So I'm be pretty much going in and out live and stuff like that, bring little snippets and stuff to the table. So, but like I said, if you're gonna be at the game, just hit me up. I'm be on brand. HBCU OverDrive. Make sure y'all like, comment, share the stream, subscribe to the channel, become a member of the hottest HBCU podcast on YouTube today, right now. All right. I thank y'all. for rocking with me. But this is HBCU Overdrive. I'm your boy Doc Holliday, where HBCUs matter. We are out until tomorrow morning. Peace.